obviously coming from that Death Boil, but which is a dot. So, I mean, I'll take bubbles, you know, dropping 300 damage in someone than having to wait for a couple seconds to get all the full damage out.
It's a bit of an unclear matchup. I mean, you know, in pure burst damage, you know, it's definitely bubbles. On the other hand, Hellbringer, you could argue, has quite a bit better mass phase. So we see action up top here. L1 trying to initiate that Richard Hag ultimate, just clearing the 3 heroes of the Legion pretty easily. Andromeda at level 3 only dropping like, you know, nothing.
Yeah, so, which is pretty 8 through pretty much. And yeah, they have been waiting for that initiation for a long time. And good take, I guess. I mean, Andromeda obviously not the most crucial hero to be killing, but kill's a kill, especially this early in the game. Gets to choose some more farm.
A kill is definitely a kill, especially on a Richard Hag, who, you know, if you can get that sort of early, not even great farm, but, you know, just, if anything, you know, fairly decent farm, and she can become, you know, a powerhouse between level 11 and 16, where this is, you know, where she really excels, and she can just pick off those squishy heroes in no time.
Yeah, obviously with that Sonar Scream and her ult, a lot of burst damage potential coming out on her through that mid-game until people start getting massive amounts of life. Very good in that respect, and she is kind of getting her kills and getting her farm, and that's good for them for that mid-game. Obviously letting Soul Stealer kind of take over that late game. I mean, even with Richard Hag, especially the way Chu plays her, he really does play her as a semi-carry to a hard carry. He plays that kind of role of, I'm going to kill people even if I get to level 25.
Oh, action's about to happen in mid. Hellbringer's scouted. And roaming towards mid.
It does look like they saw Hellbringer for a second there, the ping's coming out on him, so they know he's here. You know, obviously Andromeda can't target him because he's invisible, but they know he's here, and Hellbringer obviously with his ultimate looks like this is actually going to be a pretty big team fight.
I think it's Hellbringer pinging. I'm not sure they know because he's the one pinging there, and they're all set up, but they definitely know something's going on, you know, misses everywhere, but in opposition, Magnus gets spotted, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a bad initiation for the EG. Oh, no, actually, they're going to go in. Hellbringer uses his ultimate. They're going to dive this tower pretty hard. Looks like Bubbles is porting in, and they're just going to back up. They know this is bad initiation.
Nice save.
Oh, great shot, but Bubbles manages to clear out 2 of them with the Shell Surf, and Defiler managing to get the kill on Soul Stealer. So sloppy initiation from EG. They kind of committed to the tower dive, and then they didn't commit to the tower dive, and that really just led to them getting picked off.
Indeed. You know, I'm not used to, you know, we usually, you know, there was a period when, you know, whenever a team would play, you know, low, as they were known back then, but now EG, they would always play in Magnus because they all feared, you know, Fuji Evils on Magnus. He's off to, you know, I'm not going to say a bad start or anything because, you know, again, it's Fuji Evils, but, you know, he missed that one stun in that gank and now, you know, sort of hanging around, you know, hesitating a bit, getting spotted, you know, some slight misplays by here in the start, but I fully expect him to recover and make the impact on this game that he, you know, pretty much always does every time he plays.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he will most likely end up making a giant impact on this game, but yeah, off to a little bit of a slow start, a couple misplays. Obviously not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, he does need to start kind of being that good initiator. Obviously Magma's pretty strong at the beginning of the game, so he's doing a good job of it, though. I do think once he gets his portal key and once he gets some levels, he will be a lot more effective in those team fights.
Definitely.
Don't pick up anything. Hellbringer is still sitting on his Steam boots. Steam boots yet, I think. Yeah, she's got 900 gold, so she's close. And Glacius looks like he'd be the ward buyer of this game. Sitting on just boots and minor totems and with wards like always. Hammerstorm, huh? Hammerstorm's farm, it's actually been pretty decent since the beginning of the game. Around 225 gold per minute. It does look like the Legion team's off to a little bit better of a farming start than Hellborn. But I think that's mainly because they're really spread out among 3. Well, I guess they're really beating the Hellborn team in every way. They got 3 strong farms on their team, you know, 240, 263, and 279. So well done by them getting those creep kills and obviously getting the hero kills. Drop 5 to 4. So good job by them getting off to the good early start. I'm still not liking this matchup middle with Soul Stealer and Defiler. Defiler's really just taking control of this lane as soon as she got some higher levels and got some higher level nukes, obviously. Soul Stealer just not tanking up to withstand that damage. And he really needs to start laying some more nukes aggressively. Obviously, his a little bit harder to hit, but if he wants to compete in that lane, he really needs to start harassing. See what she does with that somewhere, or even just take down Soul Stealer. As the bottom lane, Fuji Apple's taken out. Who's that? Oh well, there's on that Witch Slayer. Did you catch that one, Rock?
No, I did not, unfortunately. But Hellbringer Ultimate coming out, so you know, pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of a look. It did look like counter initiation by the Hellborn team, so good job by them getting the support down there and making sure that they can save some of their people. So, what's your feeling on this game so far, Mark? How do you like the odds?
I think something that's actually been remarkable to me is like how similar both teams have sort of played, if I can use that term, because like both went for the exact same sort of first blood gang, and both sort of had the support heroes roaming around, not really wanting to settle for any specific tri-lane situation. And they've been roaming around quite well. Gang's been very even so far. 5-5, a couple of counter initiations. Legion countering the initiation mid tower, and now EG countering down bottom, getting a kill. So very very even game so far. And if you look at the experience and the goals, I mean it's pretty much even. I mean there's nothing between them. 500 gold in favor of the Legion team. That's about it. So yeah, even game so far. That's all I gotta say, really. I mean, no clear advantage for any team.
Yeah, obviously the Legion was getting out to kind of a good start there, but good play by the Hellborn team right there, getting a couple kills and managing to not take any deaths and really evened out. They had a little bit of a goal lead, but managing to even that out. So, the one thing I'm looking forward to this game is just looking for the Hellborn team, I guess, to pick up more of their initiation tools. They really don't have any strong... Magnus, obviously, and Wretched Hag kind of strong initiators at the beginning, but Magnus with a portal key is a much stronger initiator than Magnus without a portal key. So I'm just really looking forward to them picking up those kind of items to make this game really interesting, especially with those gang setups and initiations and the team fights, so...
Indeed. It's interesting, sometimes you see Hammerstorm not necessarily going for that portal key. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love portal key from Hammerstorm. When he is run as sort of a carry, like he is in this setup, it could be viable to not get the portal key and go straight for a shrunken head or something. I expect him to pick up portal key, but we could see something else. But he is saving up money, having 900 gold now, so probably a portal key, but possibly something else more carry-like. But a Hammerstorm with portal key, as you said, is just great for initiation, and also positioning himself to do damage with all his auto attacks once he activates that ultimate. So a great item all around.
Yeah, the one thing I've actually seen Dustman do before is they really count on this Defiler to kind of be their semi carry. They like to run her as a semi carry, not just as that kind of mid solo hero that just runs mid solo and then really just uses her ult to push down towers and be that pushing person. And looks like Bubbles is actually going to go down pretty handily right there. A couple of stuns and he's done. Here comes Defiler though, activating her ult using some nukes. Looks like Soul Stealer might be dropping right here, and indeed he will. Oh, now he will. Oh no, he chooses his ult and manages to block him, but Hammerstorm getting the last auto attack off before Soul Stealer can get his ult off. Here comes Hellbringer. Not dropping his ult yet, but looks like he doesn't have it maybe? Can't imagine. Yeah, it's still on cooldown, so he's not dropping that yet. But
he needs to be careful here. Plenty of EG players.
Yeah, Hammerstorm obviously really low life and still staying in there, but looks like he might actually go down here. A little bit of spread initiation. Hellbringer using the ult and Wretched Hag going in to pick off Hammerstorm. Good take on him, but Defiler managing to clean up on Wretched Hag after jumping in. Defiler now running away, but I don't know that she's going to be able to get away very easily. Magma stunning in and then using the ult. She might be able to get away last second, and she manages to, but low health, she's still trying to hang around, which she should really back. There's no way she's going to be able to fight 3 heroes with 2 stuns. So, good job by EG, just kind of waiting around.
Fuji able to going for desperate kill. Is he gonna? No, he's not gonna make it.
Nah, he backs off, but good job by the Hellborn team. Waiting around for that Hellbringer ult to really go in, and once he had it, they really came in hard and as a team, which is what they needed to do. Obviously, before they kind of waited around and didn't really have the greatest synergy. But right there, they waited for that Hellbringer ult, and as soon as it went down, they all committed to going in and definitely dominated that team fight.
Indeed. Slightly
you know
more
what?
play by Andromeda and Witchslayer, sticking around and putting out too many auto attacks on Magnus, and they just got pretty much disintegrated once the Hellborn players got together and moved in for the kill. Defiler, important kill on Chu on Richard Hag there, but overall, a nice team fight for the Hellborn team.
Yeah, the one thing I like to see him do is kill Defiler. To be honest, she's what she's 2 and 2. She's not that bad yet, but also with a 300 gold per minute farm, getting her items and doing a good job of
nice
tanking
gank
around.
on Chu there.
Yeah, very good actually. Using those CCs to rotate around and manage to get that kill. Was he low already when they came out on him?
No, full health, but again with Witchslayer ultimate. Plenty of burst damage.
Yeah, obviously with the Andromeda and Witchslayer stuns, and then the Witchslayer ult. Good take on him though. Obviously a very dangerous player and a dangerous hero on that player. He's been off to a good start, only around 200 gold per minute, but getting some needed kills, but now down to 2 and 3, so I'm sure he would like to have a couple more kills, but not happening for him as it is. Legion, it's still pretty even stats. We're now to a little bit of an experience lead, obviously, but pretty negligible one, as well as the Legion team out to a little bit of a gold lead, but, I mean, 600 gold isn't the end of the world. Looks like Hellbringer and Bubbles still going at it down this bottom lane. I feel like Hellbringer should dominate this lane a little bit more now that he's got those higher levels, obviously with the Death Boil maxed out and a little bit more Life Void. As we see, the Legion team actually looks like they're headed top to try and push this tower, looks like. Maybe gank Magnus. Bubbles going in on Magnus and silencing him out of that, missing an ultimate onto Magnus. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think he thought that Magnus ran away that quick, but looks like Magnus is still going to drop here to a couple more CCs, and they're going to try and push this tower. Not too difficult considering the Hammerstorm ult. Ports start coming in for EG, but it looks like Defiler's in the woods trying to chase down Wretched Hag with a DD rune. Glacius is picked off in the woods, not much you can do about that. But it looks like Bubbles might go down right here, and he will to that dot damage, yeah, just barely. I think he was waiting on to take cover, but Hellbringer coming in using the ult, and Hammerstorm beating away on Soul Stealer with that ultimate activated. And here comes Magnus to try and stun in. He manages this, looks like they're going to take down Defiler, but not before she takes down that Hellbringer with her ultimate, I'm sorry. But it was a good play by EG. Obviously, Magnus porting back in after he respawned and managing to make an effect on that fight, but still well done by Defiler, getting that double tap and managing to stay in there for so long with their ult activated.
Something that was also very funny to note about that team fight is the fact that Soul Stealer getting beat down pretty heavily by Hammerstorm, but actually, at first he actually got saved by the Purge creeps, slowing Hammerstorm down to a crawl. So that was very, very unfortunate for him.
Yeah. Well done by them. Looks like Hellbringer is going for a puzzle box. Kind of a good pickup on him, but kind of a not the most similar. I'm sorry, not the most common pickup we ever see on a Hellbringer. Don't really know what Wretched Hag's going for yet. She's still sitting on her bottle and boots and blood chalice, so still working with those mid-game items, but looking to see her pick up something more substantial within the next couple minutes. Glacius is still buying wards. Looks like Soul Stealer's going to go for an early Shrunken Head, but obviously not having the greatest time. He's only at around, I guess he's at 300 gold per minute, but obviously with 3 deaths, not the greatest farm of all time. On the Legion team, looks like Bubbles has picked up his Portal Key, which is very, very good for them.
So is Hammerstorm.
Hammerstorm picked up his as well, yeah. So, I mean, what does that mean for this Legion team, do you think?
I mean, awesome mission initiation, basically. Bubbles can easily go in, get a well-placed ultimate off,